Today we're going to be teaching you about theses and claim. So basically the point of a thesis is to say what you want to prove in your essay. And the thesis is typically only one sentence and it summarizes what you will talk about in your essay. And the difference between a thesis and a claim is the fact that a claim is on a more specific topic and is discussed more in depth in a body paragraph. There are three parts to any claim. The first part is to discuss a specific topic or concept. Answering the questions who or what, when, how many, which ones, or where will usually help you out when you're trying to figure out what you really want to be talking about in your essay. Second, you're going to want to follow up with an analytical or debatable phrase. This is not a fact, this must be arguable in your essay with two sides to it. Using verbs like does or does not, highlights, downplays, symbolizes, characterizes, expresses, etc. are good bases for your argumentative phrase. And third, you're going to want to complete your thesis by explaining the significance to the audience. Words like because, proving that, resulting in, and illuminating show significance. And you want this part of your thesis to reference back to your original prompt to tie your whole thesis in together. Alright, now let's look at some examples. So say you're given the prompt, using evidence from the text as support, connect how to read literature like a professor with a novel read in the 9th grade. So your thesis could sound like, the symbols established by How to Read Literature Like a Professor are showcased in the literary character Henrietta Lacks, proving that the principles discussed in How to Read Literature Like a Professor can be applied to any piece of literature. Now, why is this a good claim? It starts off by addressing a specific topic, in this case the symbols established by How to Read Literature Like a Professor. The claim follows the specific topic by using a debatable phrase that relates everything to the already stated topic. In this case, the writer is arguing that the symbols are showcased in the literary character Henrietta Lacks. Finally, the claim finishes by explaining the significance of the argument, that the symbols are proving that the principles discussed in How to Read Literature Like a Professor can be applied to any piece of literature. Note that this final part of the claim goes back to address the prompt by discussing and connecting How to Read Literature Like a Professor with other literature. Alright, let's look at another thesis now. So say you went with George Orwell's 1984 gives use to many of the situations described in Foster's books. Now this claim is more ineffective. Why is it ineffective? For start, the claim doesn't contain any one of the three parts we already discussed that makes a claim effective. The use of the word many is also very vague and doesn't help clarify what the overall theme of the paragraph is going to be, resulting in a weak and flimsy claim. The objective of writing a claim is to help form a backbone for your upcoming paragraph. And if that's flimsy, then the paragraph will not be effective to back up your claim. Alright, now let's do some examples on our own. So let's say we're talking about the 2016 election, and we want to make a claim on our opinions of the candidates. We could say, for example, that Republican nominee Donald Trump reveals that his presidential nomination is the best, while reminding the audience that he will make America great again. Think about it, is this an effective claim? If you said yes, you're right. Why? Well, the claim starts by addressing a specific topic, the Republican nominee Donald Trump. Next, it takes an arguable stance, that he's revealing that his presidential nomination is the best. You could argue with that, you could say he isn't the best. And third, you explain the significance of this, that he is reminding the audience that he will make America great again. That's the important part of his campaign. Now let's try another example. We could take the stance that the scheming Secretary of State Hillary Clinton downplays the significance of her hacked email server, reminding the audience that she has brought chaos and mayhem throughout her political career. Is this an effective claim? I'll give you a moment to think about it. If you said yes, you're also correct. Still, this one has the three parts of the claim. It starts off by addressing a specific person, the Secretary of State Hillary Clinton, then follows it with an arguable statement that she downplayed the significance of her hacked email server before explaining the significance of the whole thesis as a whole, because it reminds the audience that she has brought chaos and mayhem throughout her political career. I hope this video helped you improve your claims.